We need to be praying for the shooter just as much as we're praying for anything else in this situation as well. This is something God's really laid on my heart the past 24 hours. Is yes, I think our first reaction is always to kind of pick sides, like, oh my gosh, this family and stuff like that. And we should be praying for the Erica and the two little girls who just lost their dad. But we should also be praying for the shooter as well. We can't look at it as two separate sides. We're all image bearers of God. We're all children of God, right? We need to be praying for this man who pulled the trigger. We need to be praying for the thousands of people, millions of people that would have pulled the trigger as well, on both sides of the party, right? There's so much hate going around, and it tells us in 1 John 3:15 that anyone who hates his brother is a murderer at heart. So for the people who would have pulled the trigger, we need to be praying for them, and for the other people on the other side of the party who are talking about getting revenge and standing up, no, y'all need to sit down and y'all need to pray, because there's no doctrine in the Bible that tells us that we need to get revenge, right? There's no doctrine at all that speaks of that. Revenge is up to God. So we have to completely just settle down and pray for one another. Doesn't matter what side you're on. Doesn't matter if you like Charlie Kirk. Doesn't matter if you didn't like Charlie Kirk. Pray for the shooter. Pray for his family, and pray that God redeems him from this. That God meets him in the middle of wherever he's at right now. This is the perfect time for God to intervene in this nation and in the hearts of many people, because a lot of us have hate in our hearts, and a lot of us are completely just like one-sided or one side or the other. But really, we need to come together, because there's diversity and unity is strength. We can look at each other and say, yes, we maybe disagree politically, we might not have agreed with Charlie Kirk, maybe we did agree with Charlie Kirk, whatever, that doesn't even matter right now. We need to come together in prayer for our nation, that there's unity within our nation, for the family of Charlie Kirk, for the two little girls who just lost their dad, for Erica who just lost her husband. But we also need to be praying for the shooter, right? He has a family as well. He has friends as well. He has a community as well that are going to lose him as well. So we need to be praying for them. We need to be praying for the shooter, that he repents and he understands that murder is not okay. And we need to be praying for the millions of people around the country that have hate in their hearts, one side or the other. If they hated Charlie Kirk, if they hated whoever shot him, doesn't matter. Hate is not okay. That is not something that we can permit within Christianity. We need to be having love. We need to fight fire with love, right? We need to be fighting all this hatred with love. So love one another. Stop worrying about politics as much in the middle of this. A man was just killed, and a man just pulled the trigger. We need to be praying for both of them. Doesn't matter what side you're on. God bless y'all.